Tasha Howard, Dewana Bonner, Sophie Cunningham. They all wanted to be part of the Clark-led dynasty. Meanwhile, the Chicago Sky? Nothing. Reese isn't drawing top talent. In fact, it's quite the opposite. She's struggling to attract teammates who actually want to play with her. And that's the ultimate sign of a player's value. Stars want to team up with winners. Right now, Caitlin Clark is a winner. Angel Reese is an afterthought. Angel Reese thought she was going to own the Super Bowl weekend. Instead, she got roasted. Fans weren't buying it. Analysts called her out. Even her own supporters started questioning her choices. She wasn't at the event. She wasn't looking for attention. And she certainly wasn't trying to manufacture headlines. Instead, Clark was putting in workouts, preparing for the WNBA season, and welcoming new teammates to Indiana. That's the difference. One player was working while the other was trying to stay relevant through social media moments. But the contrast doesn't stop there. There's a reason Caitlin Clark is the face of women's basketball right now. Her recent jersey retirement ceremony pulled in one. Fans roasted her for prioritizing fashion and fame over basketball, and even her own supporters couldn't defend what she did. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was doing what she always does, putting in work and letting her game speak for itself. But here's the twist. Reese didn't just embarrass herself. This moment exposed everything wrong with her approach to the sport. So what exactly happened at the Super Bowl that set the internet on fire? And why did it backfire so badly? Angel Reese thought she was going to own the Super Bowl weekend. Instead, she got roasted. Fans weren't buying it. Analysts called her out. Even her own supporters started questioning her choices. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark didn't have to do anything to dominate the headlines. She just kept working, kept preparing, and kept proving why she's on a completely different level. The gap between these two players isn't closing.
Angel Reese may be playing in the league, but who wants to see a goofy 6'6" woman miss layups?
Compared to Clark's. When Clark steps on the court, records are broken. When Reese plays, nobody notices. And that's why WNBA players are lining up to play with Clark, not Reese. Top free agents are choosing Indiana because they know Clark is the future of the league. Natasha Howard, Dewana Bonner, Sophie Cunningham, they all wanted to be part of the Clark-led dynasty. The problem? Fans weren't impressed. They called her out for acting like a superstar when, in reality, she has yet to earn that status on the professional level. Social media erupted. People who had previously supported her couldn't defend her actions.
Unrivaled had games yesterday. This is their season. They got games tomorrow. Angel Reese, of course, as you can expect, would be in the basketball court, deep in the lab, really putting in work. Except she wasn't.
She got a Nike commercial about to drop. She's doing drills. She's not on the red carpet half naked. I'm telling you, bro, Caitlin Clark definitely looked like she's taking care of everything she needed to get done to go back to Indiana and finish getting ready for the 2025 season.
Even analysts and sports commentators started questioning her focus. While Reese was at the Super Bowl trying to build her personal brand, Caitlin Clark was doing what she always does, grinding. Instead, she was in front of cameras, trying to steal the spotlight at an event that had nothing to do with her. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. Caitlin Clark is putting in work while Angel Reese is out here playing dress-up. That tells you everything you need to know.
And we know Caitlin Clark is down in New Orleans as well, taking care of business, bruh.
I see you miss layups just like they do and everything, but forget them. I mean, I miss layups too. So, I mean,
everybody miss layups, but they can't get mad if I get the rebound, box me out.
Yeah.
You're like 6'4". Is there a reason you cannot hit a damn layup?
Don't be mad because your fade didn't box her out. That's what I say.
When Caitlin Clark plays, her team wins. When Angel Reese plays, her team struggles. That's why players want to play with Clark, and why nobody's rushing to Chicago to team up with Reese. Here's the cold, hard truth. Women's basketball needs Caitlin Clark. Without her, viewership tanks. The unrivaled league, where that's without her even playing a game. Meanwhile, Angel Reese struggles to get 100,000 viewers for an actual WNBA game.
Caitlin Clark being in the building, 1.1 million average viewers.
Angel Reese failed to break 100,000 viewers. Now tell me again how everybody's tuning in for you.
Think about that. Clark's ceremony alone got more attention than Reese's entire season.
This is for Baltimore. This is for the SEC. This is for everybody that doubted. I'm her. I'm telling y'all, I'm the Bayou Barbie, period.
Angel Reese thought she was about to have a superstar moment at the Super Bowl. Instead, it turned into one of the biggest PR disasters of her career. While Reese was busy chasing cameras and trying to make herself the center of attention, the backlash was instant and brutal. Instead of representing her team or focusing on basketball, she stepped into the Super Bowl spotlight as if she were an A-list celebrity, not a second-year WNBA player, still trying to prove herself on the court. The problem? Fans weren't impressed. They called her out for acting like a superstar when, in reality, she has yet to earn that status on the professional level. But let's be real, this isn't just about popularity, it's about who is actually delivering on the court. Angel Reese isn't putting up superstar numbers. In fact, she's been criticized for padding her stats by grabbing rebounds off her own missed shots. Her inefficiency is glaring. In multiple games, she's taken 4 or 5 shots just to make one. That's not dominance. That's ineffective basketball. And here's the brutal truth. Reese's teams often play better without her on the floor. When she's benched, the offense flows smoother. The defense tightens up, and suddenly it looks like an actual basketball team. Instead of a one-woman blooper reel, the numbers don't lie. Stick around, because this is about to get ugly. The Super Bowl is the biggest event in American sports. Celebrities, athletes, and cultural icons flood the scene, hoping to make an impact. But while some people come to celebrate the game, others show up for one reason only: attention. Reese's games pull embarrassing viewership totals.
Yes, it is unrivaled. It is also unwatched. Look, let's be honest. We can sugarcoat it all you want, but if you don't have Caitlin Clark playing women's basketball, or if you're not the NCAA tournament playing women's basketball, you got nothing. Zero zip, nothing. Angel Reese may be playing in the league, but who wants to see a goofy 6'6" woman miss layups?